All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are looking at lesson 6.4, the percent equation. Our objective is I will or I can use the percent equation to find parts, wholes, and percent. So really it's a repeat of what you guys did on lesson 6.3. So the percent proportion, that's what we're talking about on 6.3. But now we're showing you an alternative way to use what is called a percent equation, which is what you'll see a little bit more in 8th grade and beyond. Proportions are very helpful and equations are very helpful. So we're really just kind of giving you a choice once you've mastered both of them. So let's see here. Review. We've talked about this. The word is going to be the equal sign. Of is going to be multiplication. And some of it is like on the proportion of meant the whole. So our percent equation is going to be asking, what is or what percent or of what number. But we still want to use that idea there. Our unknown is our x. Our is our equal sign. Of, again, refers to multiplication. Also means our whole in a way. And the percent is our percent. So this is the equation that we're going to be using. Part equals percent times whole. Now, we're not going to use the letter P for part. On the textbook, it uses the A, and that might be from the A from part, is equal to percent times W. W represent the whole. So again, the textbook is still a great resource. You can still find a lot of information on there to help you out. So normally, based off of lesson 6.3, we would set up a proportion, which again is two ratios equal to each other. But this one, again, we're going to try our actual percent equation. Then we'll do a little bit of multiplication or division, and then we'll find our unknown. If you notice, the unknown is the percent. It says what percent. So that means our answer has to have the percent symbol. So we're going to go ahead and set it up as follows. 287 is what percent of 410? 287 is, so that's our equal sign. What percent? Well, we don't know what percent. Of 410, so times 410. 287 is the equal sign. What percent is the unknown? Of means multiplied by 410. Now to solve for P, which is our percent here, you could also use generic X for the unknown if you wish, is to get the P alone, you're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 410. So 287 out of 410, it's going to be a little bit more than half, right? Or maybe more than half, because half of 410 is 205, so we're going to have an answer greater than 50. So if you go off to the side, do your division, it will actually find that P is equal to 0.7, which is 70%. Because remember, you guys learned how to convert the decimals and percents really quick and easy. You master that. Now we're just figuring out based off a percent equation. So really, you could have the new sentence, 287 is 70% of 410. All right, let's try a few more. Hey, this is a quick repeat one. 19 is what percent of 25? So you're going to go ahead and set it up again as a percent equation. 19 is equal sign. What percent? Unknown. Of 25 times 25. To find our percent, we're going to go ahead and divide 25 on both sides. 25s on the right side will really become a hidden 1. So P is equal to 19 out of 25. That is a higher percentage. We do a little bit of division. So again, if you have to on your homework, you're going to go off to the side and do the division. Don't rely on your phone, calculator, smartwatch, or anything like that. Still practice your good division. So we have the percent is Well, actually, it's a decimal first, right? And then again, we convert it by moving our decimal point 2 places to the right. So we would say 76%. Excellent. So if you notice, you're getting answers very similar to what we've had before with our proportion, but again, we're using a percent equation. All right, on this one, what number is 150% of 40? What number is, remember, is equal sign. 150%, well, really, isn't that the decimal of 1.5? So in other words, on our percent equation, we're not just going to write it as 150%. We need our decimal number, so we convert it first. So what number is? What's the unknown, right? So x is 150% or 1.50 of 40. So times 40. Now on this one, we don't have to do any division. We just go ahead and do our multiplication. 1.5 times 40, you can do 40 times 1 is 40, half of 40 is 20, so we get 60 as our unknown number. So your new sentence would be 60 is 150% of 40. 60 is greater than 40, 150% is greater than 100%. Again, we're just traveling along here. Whenever you are done taking notes, then obviously you're going to work on your assignment and be awesome. 84 is 16% of what number? 84 is 16% of what number? So we're going to take our percent, 16%, and convert it to a decimal first. Again, most of you just know it looking at it now, 0.16. So we're going to go in and write it. 84 is 16% of what number? So our unknown is that back number of what number? So 84 is equal sign 16% decimal form of what number? So on this one, we're not going to multiply like the previous example. We're actually going to go ahead and divide. You're going to go off to the side again, do your division. Now remember, elementary division tells us that 84 goes inside the little division house division box. The 0.16 goes outside. But in elementary school, again, you learn to not really like those decimal numbers outside, so you got to move it 2 spaces. And then inside, you got to move it 2 spaces. So it really becomes 16 outside and 8,400 inside. Again, I know you're tempted to use your calculator, but let's practice our basic skills to get our value of x. Now, if you notice, this is not a percent answer because I already have the percent as the problem, 16%. Because I had some students the other day just asking, Mr. Murillo, do I do a percent on this answer? No, the percent symbol is already given to you. So the new sentence would be 84 is 16% of 525. Ivan buys a cell phone that cost $180. If a 7% sales tax is added, what is the total cost? Ooh, this is like a 2-step problem. Let's see here. 7% of $180 is what number? That's really what you're asking yourself. Then we'll get to the total cost in a moment. So 7% is 0.07 of 180 is equal to what number? So even though it's the percent equation, it's structured just a little bit different. But same concept. We're multiplying some numbers. So 0.07 times 180, that was the unknown on the right side here. But if we multiply it out, we get 12.6. So normally we would stop there. But a preview for what we're going to be doing, I think after break, is to find that total cost. So again, it's kind of introducing it here. So you guys should have experience with percent tax. Ooh, someone in class was talking about spending money at Best Buy and how it really wasn't the price of the labeled on the box or the tag because you have to pay tax. So it's really going to be $12.60 plus that $180. So that means the total cost would be $192.60. Another method. The 7% added on to the original price was really 107%, so 1.07 multiplied by the 180. That'll still give you 192.60. So I personally prefer that method, but not a lot of students understand it. They understand this method better. Find the amount of tax, add the tax to the original price. That gives you your total cost. Let's see. The memory stick, 138.89, and that does include the tax. The sticker price is $129.20. What percent sales tax was paid? So the first thing you need to do is figure out, well, how much tax was paid to California? So if the receipt said $138.89 and the sticker price $129.20, we're going to do a little bit of subtraction, and that'll tell us how much tax was paid. $9.69 was paid to the government. But the question asks, what percent is that? Now again, technically you, yes, could try a proportion, but we're trying to use our percent equation this time. We're going to go ahead and set it up. The part is equal to the percent multiplied by the whole. So the part is the tax, $9.69. The percent is unknown. And the whole is the sticker price, $129.20. Again, we're not using the $138.89 anymore because that included the tax. So we're using the $129.20. So you divide by 129.20, and this one would be an acceptable problem to, yes, use your calculator. But Superstar students might be able to do that without. So the P is equal to 0.075, which would be 7.5% for tax. I think Chino Hills is 7.75%. LA, like LA County, but I think LA City specifically is like 10.25%. That's bad. Don't forget our percent symbol. All right, so what you're going to do, again, is the best that you can with whatever problems you can fit in for the time before the bell rings. But again, you're going to be awesome, and we'll take questions the next class. All right, have a great day.